Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Do you want to know how I'm doing today? I'm exhausted and I've not even done a video yet up until now. You're getting it late because today's been incredible. I've had my own things that I've been busy with, but every single time I look, there's a new piece of news. More news. Just my brain is frizzled. The transfer window has not even opened and I'm done. This is ridiculous. The amount of news is crazy. I think it's safe to say, because what was coming out today, every single time I was thinking of doing a video, boom, there's news. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. Every time I wait, more news. And now it's getting to a joke. Look, that's the time. It's 9:16 p.m. right? There's still news coming through. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. But I decided to draw a line, and what I think I'm going to do is you're going to get frequent double uploads. I think it's the only way. It's the only possible way for me to be able to keep up and give you my view without missing vital bits of information out. Because if we keep just waiting, like we did for today, I can't cover everything. We'll be here for about 2 hours if I covered every single thing. So I've just managed to get the most important bits, and then I think from tomorrow we'll see how the first part of the day goes. I'll give you my thoughts, and then the late part of the day I'll give you my thoughts, and I think we'll keep doing that for the near future. Because if this is an indicator of how this transfer window is going to go, strap yourselves in. You're not going to need one seatbelt. You're going to need about 5, right? You're going to need one of them proper harnesses that they put in like an F1 car so the driver doesn't fly out because of the G-force. One of those. Maybe you'll need that. We'll all need one. Let's get cracking right into it. We'll start off with the Chelsea news and about a player that's popped out of nowhere, right? We missed out on Ugarte. That is now closed. We're not going to talk about Ugarte again, right? What happened. Whether there's illegal activity, I don't know. But regardless, that's done. We've got players expected to leave. Mount, Havertz, all the other midfielders. It seems like Mauricio Pochettino has come in and taken action. He has identified someone that I don't think a lot of people are familiar with. And I did say, was it yesterday? I've lost track. But I did say, look, one of the only ways that we might actually get out of the situation after missing out on Ugarte, if, God forbid, say we missed out on Caicedo as well. I hope not. But good scouting, good identifying of players that are not being looked at by other clubs that might just work at Chelsea could be the only way. And it seems like Poch might have actually gone down this route. Within 24 hours, we have a link. And it's this geezer. Check this out. Breaking! Mauricio Pochettino wants Gabri Veiga, who has a £34.4 million release clause. Chelsea are prepared to push hard. Now, it seems like many people are not actually familiar with this guy. He plays for Celta Vigo. He is 21 years old. And as I read, actually, in terms of like what he's about, he's a central midfielder, but he's more... It's weird. A lot of people are asking, what position is he? Is he a 6? Is he an 8? Is he a 10? Apparently, he's an 8 who can play as a 10. Who has great ball carrying ability, but I've read a few people, and this is where I'm a little bit uneasy, have said that he's not very clinical in the final third. He's not very sure in the final third. Takes a bit too much time on the ball. I mean, yeah, you'd fit right at Chelsea if that's your profile, mate, because right now that's everybody at Chelsea. So I hope that's not the case. And the fact that Poch has identified him gives me confidence, I would say, because you have to go with what the manager wants at times like this. When he identifies a player that no one's heard of and he's sure, this is the guy, get me this guy, he's got a plan, right? So the fact that Veiga can play as a central midfielder, both in an attacking phase and also a defensive phase as well. He has played as a DM before, but it's not his position. It's not his role. If you look in the midst of a 4-3-3 and 2 attacking 8s, that seems to be how he operates, how Gabri Veiga operates. And the fact that we've got Mason Mount leaving, it seems to be this could be Mason Mount's replacement. It's a possibility. If I had to pick out who is this replacing, I say it's Mason Mount. But we also have a problem here. Poch, I'm not sure, is going to play in a 4-3-3. we're going to play in a double pivot. We're actively looking for a partner for Enzo, which means we're going to have a double pivot. And if we have a double pivot and we're playing in a back four, well, it means there's only one formation we can bloody go with. It's a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-5-1. But regardless, you've got two in a double pivot and then you've got the rest ahead. So is he going to play as a 10? This is where now I'm a little bit, I don't quite know how this fits, because this is why we're letting go of Mason Mount in the first place, you know? So I'm not quite sure what to think of this guy, but young, promising, it's a decent fee, £34 million release clause, it's nothing too drastic. Poch apparently is the one that's driving this, who has identified him. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Gabri Veiga of Celta Vigo. He's a Spain under-21 international, has not played international football yet. That could be a sticking point for some. Is he established enough to come into the Chelsea team immediately? Is he going to have an impact immediately? I can't say yes, I can't say no. Comme ci, comme ça. I don't know. I honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not sure where to stand on it. But apparently it's Poch who has identified this player. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you know more on the player itself, if you are actively watching Celta Vigo every week, please let me know in the comments. Much appreciated. Let's get cracking because we've got tons to cover. I've picked out the most important bits, as I've already said, but it's still a lot. Let's get cracking. Kai Havertz, latest on him. Breaking! Kai Havertz tells Chelsea he wants to leave and have a new challenge. Chelsea wants £75 million. That came from Jacob Steinberg. Fabrizio follows us with, fair to say Chelsea and Kai Havertz are on the same page. Club prepared to let him leave, while Havertz is open to trying a new chapter elsewhere. Chelsea hope for more clubs to join the race in the next days after Real Madrid interest registered last week. So this is basically the end for Kai Havertz at Chelsea Football Club, I think. I'd be shocked if he still sticks around. It's clear he wants to go now. Chelsea are actively okay with him going, so okay, let him go. You know, cheers. And let's see which bid is going to be the best. It would be nice if another club were to come in for him, because then we get a bidding war, and that's what we want. That's what any club would want. But Real Madrid, I hope, pay up. If they do want Havertz and they're that desperate for him, I hope they pay up. 75 million, if that's what Chelsea want, I would say that's fair. I would say that's fair. If we're valuing Mason Mount in that bracket, then Havertz is the same. And I've said this. Now, if Chelsea see it the same, then I agree. Fantastic. So let's wait and see what happens there. The actual output of it all, how it actually ends, could be different, because Real Madrid are not Man United. Man United are not Real Madrid or another club. It could be different between the two players, but same sort of bracket is what I'm expecting. So Kai Havertz could be heading out of the door to Real Madrid or possibly elsewhere, but it seems like him and Chelsea are on the same page to bring an end to his time at Chelsea Football Club. So there we are. Next on the agenda is a certain goalkeeper. This caught my eye. This one did. Here it is. Mike Maignan has not reacted well to Paolo Maldini's AC Milan departure and is now reluctant to sign a new contract. Now, for those that don't actually know, Maldini has been sacked from AC Milan. He's no longer in the director role, and so is his co-director. They've both left the club. This has also brought an end, or not an end, a suspension to the Loftus-Cheek deal, because it was Paolo Maldini that was driving that Loftus-Cheek deal. That is now suspended because Maldini has left AC Milan. So that deal is now on the shelf, which means Loftus-Cheek is still with us as of now. I hope whoever the next director is going to be is going to pick up from where he left off and just, you know, complete the deal. It would be, imagine saying goodbye and then being sure you're going to AC Milan and then it doesn't happen. And then you come trickling back to Chelsea after actually having given a goodbye. I mean, you know, that's not what we want. That's not even Odemwingie sort of levels in the car park. But the thing is, with this goalkeeper, Mike Maignan of AC Milan is... If there's one goalkeeper right now that I think many people can look at and go, yes, right, it's him. There's links with Onana, there's links with a few others, but this would be the one, wouldn't it? It would. Are AC Milan willing to sell? I'm not so sure. Because I'm not sure who they're going to get in as a replacement. I don't think it's going to be Onana, because I don't think AC do business with Inter Milan very, very often. So there's that. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments in terms of this goalkeeper pursuit, because we have to remember we are going to be buying a goalkeeper as well. Let's move on to Levi Colwill. Here's the latest from Fabrizio Romano. Exclusive! Brighton are now preparing a new record bid for Levi Colwill, close to £40 million to be submitted soon. Chelsea turned down £30 million bid last week. Chelsea always had the same position. Colwill is part of a long-term project, no intention to sell him. This is going to be a very complicated matter. Why? Caicedo. That is it. Do we want Caicedo? Yes. Who do Brighton want? Levi Colwill. Put two and two together. And I just feel like Brighton would be more than happy to go, okay, you ain't getting Caicedo. Give us Colwill. You're not getting him. Other clubs will come in for Caicedo and then whatever happens with Levi Colwill happens with Levi Colwill. But I reckon it will be in their interest because they do want Levi Colwill, but I think their hand is stronger than ours at the moment. They've got Caicedo. We need Caicedo more than they need Levi Colwill. That's the truth. So I think that's where the bargaining chips are at the moment. And on the poker table, our hand is not as strong as theirs. We've got 4 kings and they got 4 aces. If you're an Only Fools and Horses fan, you would know. But how do I see this going? This, I think, is going to go down to the wire. And this is why I wanted Ugarte initially, because I just knew this Caicedo deal would get complicated. It's still doable, but it's complicated. And I just think Brighton themselves would probably go, we don't even want the money. Give us some money, but give us Levi Colwill as well. And I don't think Chelsea are willing to let go of Levi Colwill. I hope they can come to a compromise. They can take Chalobah. You know, they can, I don't know, do you want Koulibaly? Fair, go for it. Do you want Cucurella back? Yeah? You can have Cucurella back, not a problem. We'll keep Ian Matson. You know? I don't know. Let me know. We've got Lewis Hall as well, who can fill in. That's definitely a good thing. So, yeah, Levi Colwill, definitely one that we should stick with. I would be fuming if we let go of him. But if it came at the expense of Caicedo, it would hurt. I'd understand it, but it would hurt. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below. Now, this is where things get complicated for the video's sake, right? Because Saudi Arabia today decided to go on a madness. Today was like a revolution kicking off in Saudi Arabia. If you just go onto any social media platform, on the internet, on Google, wherever you want to look, and just type in Saudi. Just type in Saudi. You don't even have to type in Saudi Arabia. Just Saudi. And it will tell you everything that has happened today. And it's endless. It's endless. They've already got Ronaldo. They want Messi. They've got Benzema now, and I'm about to show you that. They want Kante. They want Sanchez. They want Zaha. They want. I've read about 10 to 15 players today, all being linked to Saudi Arabia. I'm like, this is insanity now. Saudi Arabia have come out the blocks like a horse on steroids, right? It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Here's the latest with Karim Benzema. Official, confirmed, Karim Benzema joins Ittihad on 2-year deal with option for further season. Benzema will earn almost €200 million per season net salary, commercial deals included. That's outrageous. That's insane. Oh my God. But you know what? Look, Benzema, he's had the perfect career. He's had the perfect career, so fair play to him. The only thing that's missing is him. There's the whole World Cup thing and him not really being a part and Didier Deschamps and all of that. That's the only sticking point. If he had a clean international career, he would have done it all. He would have done it all. And just take away France at club level. He's won league titles. He's won Champions Leagues. He's won cups. He's won all Super Cups. He's won every single individual award you can think of. He's topped it off with the Ballon d'Or. He's played for Real Madrid at the highest level for most of his career. He's played with teammates like Cristiano Ronaldo. He's done everything. It's done. The game has been clocked. And then he ends his career at Saudi Arabia with €200 million a year coming into his bank account. It's the perfect career. He has smashed the game. It's incredible. The only one that you could say is superior is Cristiano Ronaldo, who has done everything that I've listed and also won the Euros with Portugal and won more Ballon d'Ors. You know, so absolutely incredible stuff. But Benzema goes off to Ittihad. That is done. And congrats. All I can say to him is congratulations. When I look at other players that leave in the prime of their careers, I'm like, what are you doing? You're just money, money, money. Benzema has done everything. And now he's going to get the money. Fair play. Happy days. Good luck to you, mate. Good luck to you. N'Golo Kante could be next. Here's the latest. More after exclusive news. Ittihad, the delegation, has presented the official bid to N'Golo Kante and his camp. Ittihad are confident to get the green light soon. Details: 100 million euros inclusive of the image rights, commercial deals, and a creative investment portfolio. This is a very good move for Saudi Arabia, can I say, because they know Kante's humble. They know they can be like, hey, brother. They've given Benzema 200 million euros a year. With Kante, they can easily go, look, do you want 50? And he would say, yeah, no problem. No problem. Because he's so humble. He's not materialistic in the slightest. N'Golo Kante is the complete anti-materialistic guy that you could possibly find, right? He just happens to have loads of money coming into his account because he's a professional footballer at the highest level. But N'Golo Kante, look, Chelsea should not stand in his way, let's be honest. They should not. This is an opportunity for him. I would wish him the best, honestly. It would be sad to let go of N'Golo Kante, but this might not come again for him. And the way that Saudi are moving, with all the players that I've listed already, and I'm going to try and search for a few more here whilst I'm talking to you guys, but N'Golo Kante heading off to Saudi, it would be understandable. And Todd Boehly was in Saudi Arabia today. Why? Don't tell me it was just for this deal with N'Golo Kante, because there's nothing to discuss. He's at the end of his contract. So I don't understand. What is he actually there for? Is he there for a new shirt sponsor? Are we trying to get Saudi money from somewhere? Like, I don't know. But Todd Boehly was in Saudi Arabia today, and he's been pictured and all sorts with the princes and the flipping hierarchy of Saudi. Todd Boehly's there at the middle of a table going, yeah, man, nice meal. You know, I don't know what he's there for, but I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping it's good. And I hope he's not just gone there to just go, hey, yeah, no problem. You can have N'Golo Kante. Like, I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. But talking about Saudi to end the video off, as I try and actually scroll through everything. So Benzema, Kante. Oh, well, we've just got Kante news drop. There we go. This is an example of why you guys are so lucky that I'm going to show you this now. You're so lucky this has dropped whilst I'm recording. Here's the latest from Fabrizio Romano. N'Golo Kante is on the verge of joining Al Ittihad on a free transfer. Final details are being discussed and proposal will be accepted. Al Ittihad directors just arrived in London to link up with PIF Saudi delegation to prepare documents. 100 million euros per year until 2025. So he's leaving Chelsea Football Club. Okay, it's official now. N'Golo Kante, thank you for everything, mate. We'll give a goodbye. He needs a video on his own. He needs a video on his own. Just like an Azpilicueta, or like there's certain players that just need a video on their own. So that will come. That will come. Once it's official, that will come. But N'Golo Kante is going to Saudi, it seems. And I'm happy for him. I'm genuinely happy for him. It couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I wish him the best. But it says Al Ittihad directors arrived in London, right, to link up with PIF, who are the owners of Newcastle and all of these Saudi clubs, the delegation to prepare documents. So what was Todd Boehly doing in Saudi? He didn't have to go just to discuss N'Golo Kante, so there must be something else on the agenda. I wonder what it is. Let me know your thoughts down below in terms of what you possibly think it could be. But talking about Saudi, as I'm trying to scroll through, so it's all N'Golo Kante. Wilfried Zaha received a huge offer worth £15 million a year. That came from Al Nassr, where Cristiano Ronaldo plays for. Who else? It's just endless. It's flipping endless. There's so many here that I just can't. We've already discussed Wilfried Zaha. Alexis Sanchez is another one who's been linked. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible in terms of how many players they looking like they're trying to go for. And apparently it's being rumoured that they've prepared 20 billion euros to go in for all of these players to bring them to the Saudi League. Aubameyang, Heung-min Son. They want Aubameyang and they want Son of Tottenham. This is just incredible. Saudi Arabia, Ronaldo was right. Saudi Arabia is going to be the place to watch. It's going to be the place to go to. It's going to be the place to be. Forget the Super League. There's no point. The Super League is finished. Well, there's no need for a Super League now. Just go and watch Saudi Arabia. There's your Super League, done and dusted. And we'll end the video on that note. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And I think, yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of double uploads in at least the next few days. We'll see how it starts bearing up to the start of the transfer window, and yeah, if we keep it going, we'll keep it going. But prepare for loads of double uploads. They're gonna come your way. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. Have a good one, people. In a bit, take care and peace.